Yeah, that will perhaps bring us to this period, which maybe is a crossroads, because we have these long delayed Palestinian elections coming up. Discussions about reconciliation of the factions or a split in Fatah with two possible slates. You had turned in your resignation from the executive committee of the PLO as a protest. Can you tell us what role you see for yourself going forward, or what positive development you see with the coming elections?
I said this openly, that when I resigned, I didn't resign from my work for Palestine, from my dedication to the cause. I've always worked for Palestine. I've been the most reluctant official, I think. I didn't want to be the PLO executive. I didn't want to be a minister. I ran for elections for the Legislative Council, yes. All my positions were elected, by the way. I believe in that. But somehow I felt when your presence is used as a cover, and when you become just a token, and when the institution that you're supposed to represent, because the PLO was supposed to represent all the Palestinian people, and the executive committee was the highest decision-making body. And when I saw that our powers were usurped, that decision-making was concentrated in the hands of the few, that our institutions were not respected, that even our rights and freedoms were being violated, I tried for a long time to be a force for change. And as you know, when you speak to truth to power, you don't just speak it to your occupiers, you don't just speak it to the Americans or Europe. Your first responsibility is to speak it to yourself, to your own people, and to your own colleagues. And I felt that self-inflicted wounds are much more painful than those inflicted by others. And I didn't want to be part of this, despite the fact that I felt I should be able to change. And I did speak out, and I did constantly try. Unfortunately, I couldn't. So I said, I don't want to be just a front, just a cover. Either I can make a difference or I walk out. And as you know, it wasn't easy, especially the men in our political system. They're not used to having anybody walk out, let alone women, and let alone independent people. And as an independent, as a woman, as somebody whose main concern is not having a position or money, I've never asked for privilege or money or position, actually. I felt it is my right to make this statement of protest. Yes, I can walk out, but I'm not going to relinquish my responsibility towards the cause and the people. And I've done that. I have established 3 civil society organizations that are functioning beautifully. And I believe in working with the people within civil society. I believe also in networking with our allies. There is a tremendous network of solidarity in the States. As you know, there are people, whether from Black Lives Matter or the women's movement or the academia. You have lots of people in universities, students, and so on. You have people who are standing up and speaking out, and who are refusing again to be silenced, and who are presenting the Palestinian narrative and linking with us. It's not easy. We know they pay a price. We know that there's a counter movement trying to oppress and suppress and silence also our own allies and the solidarity movement. And I know they have their own problems as well. But that is mutually invigorating, you know, for them and for us.